Gurave Gaura Chandra Radhikaya Tadali. Krishna Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. So first of all, I offer pranams to our Gurudev, Om Vishnupad Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, our old Rupanuga Guru Varga, especially Nityananda Prabhu. Okay, did Shonat have any toast this morning?
Absolutely not, Maharaj.
Okay, well, it's a miracle. Okay, so this is Bhagavad Gita class also. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Yada yadahi dharmasya glani bharatya bharata abhutanam adharmasya tadatmajam srijamiham paratanaya sadunam vinasayati duskatam dharma samstapanata sambhavani yogayami. Famous verses in Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna says, in every age I appear in my form, my transcendental form, which has no cause. Means our bodies are caused by our mother and father meeting, but Krishna's body has no material cause, because his body is spiritual. What is the cause of Krishna's appearance? His own desire. So Krishna appears in every age to establish religion. So there are 4 ages: Satyuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. Okay. Vedic time has these 4 divisions. In all 4 ages, the goal is the same: love of Krishna. But the means to achieve that love of Krishna, that will differ according to the age. Just, I can give a bad example just off the top of my mind. Mathematics is common to everyone, from the PhD down to the kindergarten. Mathematics is common to everyone. But the type of mathematics practiced by the kindergarteners, by the preschoolers, by the high schoolers, by the university schools, by the high schoolers, by those in the bachelor's degree, the master's degree, and the PhD degree, that will vary. So in all 4 ages, one should practice devotion to Krishna. But in what form that practice, what form that practice takes, that may vary. Understand, Veronica? Okay, she's probably not. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Okay,
We can hear
right.
you.
There was about 3 minutes late. So, in Krityam Dhyatyo Vishnu, in Satyuga, when people lived 100,000 years, they had photographic memories. There was no sinful activity. Then people could practice Ashtanga yoga and meditation. Even for thousands, we hear histories, even people could go without sleeping or eating or drinking for thousands of years. But in Kali Yuga, Shoned can't even go one day without toast, so that will be very hard. In Treta Yuga, people live 10,000 years. They have also so much religiosity, they have so much wealth. So people could achieve perfection by fire sacrifices. But in this age, no one has the money, the time, no one can remember the mantras, no one can chant the mantras properly. No pure foodstuffs to offer. So in this age, fire sacrifice is not recommended. When Krishna appeared 5,200 years ago, he directly encouraged the people to worship him, especially in the deity form, in the temple. But even these days, who has the money to build a temple? Who has the time? In this age, people are so unfortunate. They have to work 40, 50 hours a week just to have enough to fill their stomach and to keep dry at nighttime. So in this age where lifespan is very short, memory is very weak, irreligiosity is rampant. Look at Wales, even 200 years ago. Was there abortion? Was there public alcoholism? These things never were there even 100 years ago. So in this age of rampant irreligiosity, where everyone has no money, like Shoned, how much gold you have? Nothing, right? All your wealth is bits of paper, or these days even the pound is plastic, right? Bits of plastic. Right? The only wealth you have is like a cheap second-hand iPhone. No one has any gold. No one has any wealth. All our clothes are made of polyester. No one has any wealth, any time, short lifespans, so many diseases. Right? Many diseases come in that didn't exist 100 years ago. Autism and diabetes, all these things. No? So no pure diet, short lifespan, no memory, no purity. Everyone cheats each other. Husband cheating wife, parents cheating children, brother cheating sister, friend cheating friend. There's no honesty, no mercy. All are engaged in meat eating. No purity and no truthfulness. So the souls in this age are very weak, swallowed by irreligious thoughts, irreligious activities. So Krishna also appears in this age of Kali Yuga. And in this very degraded age of Kali Yuga, Krishna gives a very easy process. All you need is a tongue. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You don't need wealth. You don't need education. You don't need memory, scriptural knowledge, beauty, high birth, austerities, pious activities. All you need is faith and a tongue. So Krishna comes to teach the religious process of this age, which is Harinam Sankirtan. Kali Nam Bina, no, what is it? Nam Bina Kali Kale Adanahi Dharma Sarvanam Sarvamantra Shastra Manama. In Kali Yuga, no other religious process will give the results as easily and as quickly as the simple process of chanting the holy names. So Krishna also appears in this age to promote Dharma. And what is the Dharma, the religion of this39 chanting the names of Krishna. So 5,200 years ago, 39 years ago, Krishna appeared in what form, Madhurika?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Okay, lucky guess. But when Krishna appears, he never appears alone. He always appears with his associates and his brother. Right? Who is Krishna's brother, Madhurika?
Balaram.
2 guesses in a row. So whenever Krishna comes, Balaram comes. Many people think, how can God have a brother? Why not? Even Madhurika has a brother and she's not God. Why can't God have a brother? If someone wants to serve Krishna like a brother, Krishna can give that position. But no soul can become Krishna's brother. So Krishna expands himself as his own brother. One soul taking 2 bodies. Right? Krishna has 2 types of expansions. His personal expansions, which are called Swamsa, and Madhurika, his other expansions, which are called For 10 million US dollars?
I don't know.
Yeah, I knew it. That is called the Vibhanamsa. Krishna has his personal expansions and Krishna has his separated expansions. Vibhina means separate. That is the individual souls like us. We are Krishna expansions, but we are separate from him. So Krishna has his personal expansions and his separate expansions. So Balaram is Krishna's swamsa, personal expansion. Therefore, there's no difference between Krishna and Balaram. Krishna has taken a second form to serve himself. Right? Like I use my right hand to serve my body. So Krishna expands himself for his own service. So Balaram is not only an incarnation of God, he's the best devotee. So 539 years ago, Krishna came as Chaitanya and Balaram came as Nityananda. So tomorrow in England and Wales, everyone will follow the appearance of Baladev called Nityananda Prabhu. So because of astrological differences, we will follow the day after tomorrow. So like on Krishna's appearance day, we fast from toast and pasta, all type of grains and beans. So on the day of incarnation of Krishna, the day of the appearance of Krishna's incarnations, we also fast from all type of grains, all type of beans. This is to give respect. Also, they're very kind. When Krishna sees, oh, Shonad has given up toast for Nityananda Prabhu, then he'll give mercy. She's sacrificing for him. No? Of course, Krishna is very kind, more softer. Butter you have to hold in your hand, then it melts. But Krishna is more soft than butter. So he sees for him, for his devotees, we are undergoing some little bit of trouble. Then Krishna gives so much. So tomorrow you will celebrate Nityananda's appearance day. I think he appeared 14 years before Lord Chaitanya. And he appeared in the little village called Ekachakra. Madhurika, have you been there?
No.
Your life has no meaning. So that village is still there. If you go today, even today is a very sweet place. So Nityananda appeared in that small village. And his eternal mother and father are the greatly fortunate Padmavati and Haday Pandit. Padmavati was his mother. They did not know that their son was the Supreme Lord. They just thought, my son is my life and soul. No? Who can measure how much affection they had for him? Why not? Because Krishna is the soul of the soul. Right? Everyone loves this body more than anything. No? But when the soul leaves the body, we hate it. Like now Madhurika has many friends. But if Madhurika died, who would go and visit her? No one. So this body is dear to us only because of the presence of the soul. No? So the soul is the life of the body, but Krishna is the soul of the soul. He is the consciousness of all consciousness. Therefore, Krishna is most dear to everyone. When Sukadeva Goswami was speaking Bhagavatam, then Parikshit asked, how is it possible they love Krishna more than their own children, more than their own husbands and wives, more than their own relatives? Then Sukadeva Goswami explained, because Krishna is soul of the soul, the most dear to everyone. So Nityananda, he appeared, and from childhood, he knew nothing else. He showed no other interest except Krishna's service. No? He was always speaking about Krishna, and with many friends, he would go to the forest, and all day they would do dramas of Krishna. All Krishna's pastimes, all Krishna's activities, and the activities of Krishna's incarnations. Everyone was astonished how a small child knows so much about Krishna. But Nityananda would smile, no one could understand who he was. So he stayed like that for some years, many years. Then one day, one old sannyasi came to the house of Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda's parents were very cultured. Therefore, they welcomed that devotee with great affection. And the father of Nityananda said, "Oh Maharaj, you are our guest. Whatever you want, we will give you." You know, like when someone comes to our house, what do we say? "My house is yours." Even in Australia, we say that. Of course, we hide the jewelry before the guest comes, but that's another thing. So we have that feeling, my house is yours. So with that mood, Nityananda's father said, "Whatever you need, whatever you want, we will give you." So that sannyasi said, "I am now very old. So I find trouble when I visit the holy places. I need an assistant. Someone who will help me cook, who will, carry my bag, my commando. So please donate to me your son." Then mother and father became stunned, but they had given their promise. So they agreed. So Nityananda, in that way, he left. Otherwise, how will he escape the affection of his mother and father? So he arranged this pastime. And Nityananda spent many years wandering all over India to all the holy places. And everywhere he went, he was always intoxicated with love of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Everywhere he went, he was giving mercy. But after some years, then he thought, he could not find Krishna anywhere. Because in this age it's very sinful, all holy places become covered. So Nityananda was looking, where is devotee? Where is Krishna? He met the great devotee, Madhavendra Puri, and even though Nityananda was in an incarnation, he took initiation from him to show us, no matter how great you are, everyone has to become a servant of the Guru, everyone has to take initiation. So he took initiation from Madhavendra Puri. He came to Vrindavan searching for Krishna. He would roll in the dust and weep, "Oh, brother Kanaya, where are you?" Like this. Nityananda was like 7 feet tall, huge body, like a lion. But he would take off his cloth, put it on his head, and like a 5-year-old child, he would wander everywhere with no clothes on. Like small child wanders naked, he would, in that mood of Balaram, I am small friend of Krishna, I'm brother of Krishna, like this. Everywhere he was crying for Krishna, but no Krishna. Then voice came, I am not here in Vrindavan. That was previous age. Now you know I am in Navadvip, in Bengal. And now I am Brahman, my name is Nimai. So even though Vrindavan and Nadia, Navadvip, is like 1,100 kilometers distance, Nityananda ran there in 3 days, day and night. When he came to Vrindavan, when he came to Mayapur, he smelled the air. He could smell Krishna there. Krishna has like his own fragrance. Like our body is terrible. We put deodorant. What else will you use, Madhurika? Deodorant, Axe, body deodorant, all these perfumes to cover the horrible smell of this body. But Krishna's body has such a nice fragrance. So Nityananda could smell that. Oh, Krishna is here, but why he's not coming to visit me? After so many years, after such a long distance I came, but he not come to welcome me. So Nityananda was a little sad, and he said, I will hide. So Nityananda went to the house of one devotee, whose name was Nandanacharya. When Nandanacharya saw this huge person, handsome like millions of cupids, he could understand this is God. No one else has this type of beauty and sweetness. So Nityananda said, I will hide in your house, but don't tell anyone I'm here. So that night, Lord Chaitanya had a dream. He called all the devotees. Last night I dreamt one huge person came. His body was like a wrestler. He was enormous. He was wearing blue cloth and driving a chariot. That chariot had the flag of the palm tree. No. Like Krishna's flag on his chariot is Hanuman, so Balaram's chariot has a palm tree. Again and again he was asking in Hindi, is this the house of Nimai Pandit? So, has anyone seen such a devotee? Everyone said, no, we have not seen anyone like that. Find him. So everyone was searching everywhere, but they could not find anyone of that description. Because we cannot find Guru by our own efforts. What effort we have, what intelligence we have, what knowledge or vision we have. No, without Guru's mercy, we cannot find him. So everyone searched for Nityananda, could not find him. No. Then Lord Chaitanya himself said, follow me, I know where he is. No. Lord Chaitanya is Krishna. Without Krishna's special mercy, no one can find Guru. No. So Lord Chaitanya took all the devotees to Nandanacharya's house. He knocked on the door and he asked Nandanacharya, is Nityananda here? But Nityananda had told, don't tell anyone where I am. So Nandanacharya didn't know what to say. God is asking, is Nityananda here? But Nityananda said, don't tell anyone. So Nandanacharya was very intelligent. So he said, does the moon have to ask, where is the sun? Like that. So Lord Chaitanya understood, he came inside and that was the first meeting of God and Nitai. Nityananda, he saw the Lord, he becomes stunned, as if he was drinking him by eyes, smelling him by nose, tasting him by lips, hearing his voice by ears, all his senses fully absorbed in Krishna. No? But still he not moved because stunned, no one could understand what he was feeling. So one devotee, Mukunda, he sang a verse, Barhabitam Datavadavapu Barhabitam Datavaruvaram. What is it? Barhabitam Natavaru. Kanyo Kanikaram Biprad Basad Kanakapisam Vajayantim Chamalam Randava Adasude Punayat Yatra Brinde Brindaranya Sapadaramanam Pravishad Gita Kirti. This describes the beauty of Krishna. This is spoken by the gopis. When Krishna enters the forest and plays his flute, how attractive he looks, like millions of cupids. He's dressed wonderfully in many different colors cloth, like an actor. He has an attractive form with a garland of forest flowers and different decorations in his hair. He's surrounded by millions of friends, like bumblebees surround a lotus. They're always chanting his glories, Sadhu, Sadhu, Krishna, Krishna. So when this verse entered the ears of Nityananda, he became mad, intoxicated. All devotees tried to hold him still, they could not hold him. Tears were pouring from his eyes, his voice was choked. Millions of ecstatic symptoms, he roared, he shouted. No one had seen this type of love of Krishna, no one had seen before. So from that moment, everyone accepted him as their guru, as the best of devotees. Mahaprabhu calmed him down, put him on his lap, and then he became peaceful. Then Mahaprabhu said to everyone, this is my brother. Everyone became astonished. How can you have a brother we never saw before? But everyone accepted. So in one day, he became the life and soul of all the devotees. And only when Nityananda appeared, then Lord Chaitanya thought to preach. Because Krishna can give mercy, but Krishna's mercy is not very powerful like the mercy of the devotee. Because our goal is not Krishna, our goal is service to Krishna. But who will teach us service to Krishna? Krishna cannot teach that, because Krishna is not a servant. But Nityananda will preach that. Nityananda will give the strength for that. So when Nityananda appeared, immediately the preaching mission began. Because before Lord Chaitanya was chanting, but just with devotees. But what about everyone else? What about Shoned, Veronica, Megan? Who will help them? So Mahaprabhu called Nityananda and Haridas, Suno Nityananda, Suno Haridas, Amara Agya Korira Prakash, Balo Krishna, Koro Krishna Shiksha. No? Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Pranadam. You go house to house, door to door, village to village, and ask everyone for a donation. What donation? Euros, pounds, rupees? No. Not even vegetables, rice? No. What donation? You request everyone worship Krishna, chant Krishna's name, follow Krishna's instructions. Krishna is your mother, Krishna is your father, Krishna is your life and soul. So go every house, every village, and tell everyone to worship Krishna. So Nityananda and Haridas went door to door as sannyasis, door to door. No? Many people, when they saw these two, they abused them. Like when the devotees go on the streets, many people abuse them. What are these guys doing? Losers, get a job. Parasites, look at them, doing nothing, just feeding off others. Many people abuse the devotees. But devotee is very kind, like tree. You throw a stone at a tree, but still he gives you a mango, an apple. He gives you firewood. He gives you shade. So devotee's nature is like that. So many people abuse them. But still devotee is very kind. And some people accepted, yes, I will chant. In this way they went door to door, door to door. Please chant Krishna's name. You have forgotten him. He is your best friend, the soul of the soul. Suradam Sarvabhutanam. Krishna says in Gita, I am your best friend. Tumar loite ama hoinu avatar. For you I have come. Birth after birth, Krishna follows us as the super soul. But we never look towards him. We have forgotten him. So Krishna is very kind, So Nityananda went everywhere. Remember him. Again become happy. You are not this body, you are the soul, but you have forgotten Krishna. Therefore you ask, that is your only suffering, that is your only misfortune. We're always trying to blame everyone else for our troubles. It's my parents' fault. It's my government's fault. It's my teacher's fault. No, it's the church's fault. It's this guy's fault. It's my husband's fault. But the fault is ours. The cause of our suffering is not others. The cause of our suffering is only we have forgotten Krishna. In this way they went door to door, door to door. Some people accept, some people not accept. Then they saw a wonderful thing. In the middle of the street were two drunkards. They were like human mountains, enormous, massive. They were drunk. Sometimes they would embrace each other. Sometimes they would fight each other. Hey, does anyone have Arjuna's phone number? Arjuna's WhatsApp? No.
I have.
Okay, send him the link and tell him he can watch. Sorry, I should have asked him before. Tell him classes now. These two were drunk, very drunk. So drunk people, what they do, sometimes they embrace you, sometimes they headbutt you, punch you in the face. These two brothers were fighting, sometimes laughing, rolling on the ground, fully drunk. No shame, no care. Nityananda was astonished. Who are these two? No. Then everyone said, oh, Goswami. These are two brothers, Jagadananda and Madhavananda. But everyone calls them Jagai Madai. They were born in religious Brahminical families. But by bad association, they become drunkards, meat eaters, murderers, thieves, rapists. We cannot count how many women, how many cows they have killed. Everyone is afraid of them. Don't go near them. They've killed hundreds of sannyasis. Stay very far away from them. Don't waste your time. They're very dangerous also. Everyone said, don't go near them, but Nityananda was thinking, my Lord Nimai is now hiding. Only a few people knew who he was. He is Krishna, only a few devotees knew. The common persons could not understand. So Nityananda was thinking, the Lord has come for the most fallen, the lowest. If religious persons chant the name of Krishna, this is not very surprising. But if the very low, if the meat eaters, the alcoholics, the woman hunters, the thieves, the criminals, brackets Megan, Madurika, if these people chant the names, then anyone will know, everyone will understand the glories of my Prabhu, Lord Chaitanya. Everyone will glorify him. Everyone will know his power. So I must preach to them. I will go to them. One devotee, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, he said, like Napoleon, he would attack the strongest part of the opposition army first and break that. Then he would achieve victory easily. So Nityananda was thinking, what is the use in preaching to the religious persons? I will preach to the irreligious persons, the lowest, the sinful. So with this mood of great compassion, he went to the two brothers. Oh, brothers, chant Krishna's name. Haribol. These two brothers, no one had spoken to them for years because everyone was afraid of them. What to speak of the names of Krishna? What? They could not, who is what? Again and again, Nityananda said, brother, just one time chant the name of Krishna. Bolo Krishna, Koro Krishna, Bhajo Krishna Nam. Just one time chant the name of Krishna. These two became very angry. What? Who do you think you are? You are gurus? You will teach us? And with great anger, they chased Nityananda and Haridas to kill them. Who is Nityananda? Nityananda is Balaram. Balaram's expansion is Sankarshan. His expansion is Mahasankarshan. His expansion is Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu is so enormous, so powerful. When he breathes out, millions of universes come from the pores of his skin. And when he breathes in, the entire creation again enters into his body. So you can imagine that is the power of the Nityananda's expansion of an expansion of expansion of an expansion of an expansion. So you can imagine the power of Nityananda himself, personally. But still, he, out of so-called fear, he was running from these two drunkards. Jagai Mara were fat, and many years they did no exercise. A bit like me, actually. But by the grace of Nityananda, that day they had great strength and speed. They were chasing. Come, brothers, come here. I will teach you nicely about, something. So Nityananda was Haridas. Who is Haridas? Lord Brahma. When Krishna comes, everyone wants to be part of and serve. So all these great personalities come in Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. So Lord Brahma was Haridas. So Lord Brahma prayed, save me, Krishna. Now I am in the hands of this mad person, Nityananda. Because I am in his association now, I'm about to lose my life. Nityananda doesn't care for anyone or anything. Sometimes in the rainy season, he swims with the crocodiles. He sees a bull, he climbs on him and rides him around and shouts, I am Mahesh, I am Shiva. Sometimes he enters the houses of the cowherd men and steals their yogurt and butter. He goes to 4 or 5-year-old girls, I love you, you should marry me. And of course, the small girls are very afraid. They run to their parents. All the village come to beat him, and Nityananda runs away. So because I'm in the hands of this mad person, Nityananda, now my life is in danger. But Haridas was laughing, and actually he's glorifying Nityananda. Then Nityananda said, I am not mad. It is your master, Lord Chaitanya, who is mad. I never heard of any incarnation giving such an instruction. Go house to house and ask people to worship Krishna. I never heard of this in any scripture. No. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, O Arjuna, do not repeat this knowledge to those who have no control of the senses, those who have no faith or no purity. Do not give these instructions of Bhagavad Gita to such persons. So Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaja said, this is the only order of Krishna the devotees don't follow. Because devotee is more kind, more merciful. In this way, Krishna shows the glories of his devotees. So Nityananda said, I am not mad, it is your master Lord Chaitanya who is mad. Is he a king? He is a Brahmin behaving like a king. Go here, do this. So I am not mad, but Lord Chaitanya is mad. And because of following him, we are about to die. If we don't follow him, we will be destroyed. And if we follow him, we will also be destroyed. In this way, he laughed. And they ran. So Jagat Madai were following at great speed, but of course, they could not catch these two. So after some time, they again fell on the ground. Again, they began punching each other, abusing, pulling each other's hair. And the next minute, they would sob and embrace each other with great affection. So Nityananda and Haridas went back to Lord Chaitanya to report what happened. What happened on the first day of preaching? And Haridas told everything. Today we are almost killed. And he told about Jagai Madai. Then Lord Chaitanya became angry. Who are these two? Bring them to me, I will chop them to pieces. Then Nityananda said, no, Lord, you promised in this age no weapons. In previous incarnations, Krishna would kill any demon. Like in Bhagavad Gita, how many people Krishna killed, directly or indirectly? Thousands. Millions. Because someone have a demonic mentality, Krishna have not so much time or patience to change that person. He just chops off their head, and next life they can begin again. So in this incarnation, Krishna does not take any weapons. In the incarnation of Lord Chaitanya, you never see any weapon. With Lord Narayan, you see he has 4 hands and 2 weapons, the Sudarshan Chakra disc and the club. Lord Ram has weapons, bow and arrow, sword, many weapons. Even many times we see Krishna with weapons. But Lord Chaitanya has no weapons. His weapons are the names of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He not cuts off anyone's head. He destroys the demonic habits inside the hearts of all souls, all persons. How he purifies them? By the chanting of the names of Krishna. Right? Like a few years ago, Madhurika was very demonic, right? Everyone, we all had so many bad habits, bad thoughts, bad feelings. So selfish, so cruel, so dishonest, so unclean. But by chanting the names, many people became ideal, perfect. This is the mercy of the weapon of Lord Chaitanya, which is the holy name. So when Lord Chaitanya said, I will kill them, Nityananda said, no, Lord, you promised in this incarnation no weapons. So give them to me. Donate them to me. No. Like when everyone heard this, they become shocked. Then Lord Chaitanya said, because Nityananda desires their welfare, very soon these two will become great souls, great personalities. So in this way, Nityananda continued his preaching. Sometimes Lord Chaitanya would meet Jagai Madai in the street and they would talk to him. They were drunk, of course. Hey, Nimai! Because all night Lord Chaitanya would chant and dance to musical instruments in the house of Srivas. That sound would go to the brothers who were drunk on the bank of the Ganga, because alcoholics generally have no home, they just sleep anywhere. They would hear the drums and the sounds of the instruments and they would dance. Of course, they were fully drunk, but still. So they would see Nimai. They say, Nimai, your dancing is very nice. One day we will also come and dance with you. But because they were sinful persons, Lord Chaitanya would not talk to them. He would avoid them. No? But Nityananda would not avoid people like that. That is the difference. No? So Nityananda, he's like the distributing agent of Lord Chaitanya's mercy. No? So Lord Chaitanya is the wholesale dealer of love of Krishna, but Nityananda is like the retailer. This is a bad example. Many faults in that example. But Nityananda goes to the customers and deliver the goods. But we should always remember what mercy he's distributing, that is Lord Chaitanya's mercy. But he is the agent. So without connection to Lord Nityananda, no one can get that mercy because he is distributing. Like if you go to the Nike factory in Vietnam, you cannot buy shoes. No? That shoes you can buy the shoes through the proper shop. So Nityananda is the agent of the mercy, of the agent of the holy name, the agent of love of Krishna in this age of Kali Yuga. So United, you're very fortunate you can fast for him tomorrow. Very fortunate. Sometimes we think I'm doing Bhagavan a favor by fasting. No. We're doing ourselves the favor. Good fortune is for us. So one night they saw Nityananda and they asked him, hey buddy, what's your name? It's like in the street, right? Hey, what are you doing here? What do you want? What are you looking at? This type of man. So Nityananda is very simple. He said, my name is Avadut. Avadut means like one type of intoxicated mad person in spiritual life. Avadut. I am Avadut. So one of the brothers became very angry when he heard this, because who is he to answer me back, you know? So being drunk, Madai, he took a wine bottle, of course, or a clay pot in that time, clay pot full of wine, which was empty, he threw that at Nityananda's head. That struck Nityananda and blood came. Of course, the body of the Supreme Lord has no blood or mucus, but his lila, this can also happen, to make this like human-like lila. Yogamaya can do like this, and make the impossible possible. Even though he was struck by the pot and abused, Nityananda still never became angry. He said, brother, I don't mind that you've beaten me, but still one time chant Krishna's name. Just one time. So the other brother, when he saw this, Jagai, he's become stunned. Who is this person so kind, so merciful? My brother struck him with a pot, but he not became angry. Still, he wants us to chant the names of Krishna. So one brother had a full change of heart, like a transformation. So when his brother went to beat him again, the first brother stopped him. Don't beat him, don't beat him. He's like a child. What's the benefit in killing him? No benefit. Leave him, leave him. So Jagai stopped Madai from beating Nityananda a second time. So when Nityananda was struck, immediately news went to Lord Chaitanya. Some messenger went. So Lord Chaitanya came. When he saw Nityananda with blood on him, he became furious, angry. Anger is not bad. Anger is a transformation of love. Like imagine I went to Madhurika's house and I beat her mother. This is not a good example, but I can just think of something. How would Madhurika feel? Angry? If Madhurika did not become angry if someone abused her mother, that means Madhurika has no love for her mother. So anger is not always selfishness. Anger can also be a manifestation of love. So Nityananda, so much dear to Lord Chaitanya, so much dear. So when Lord Chaitanya saw that, he becomes so angry. Forgetting the cause of his incarnation, he called his ultimate weapon the Sudarshan Chakra. This weapon no one can stop. No one. No one can escape. No. Even atom bomb was in Hiroshima, still people survived. But the Sudarshan chakra is thousands and thousands of times more subtle, more powerful than any human weapon. Lord Chaitanya called that weapon the Sudarshan, which blazed like millions of suns, so effulgent. The two brothers became fearful. And Lord Chaitanya was about to take off, because he is Krishna, no? That nature comes out. But Nityananda fell at the feet of Lord Chaitanya. Lord, don't kill them, please. You donated them to me. You cannot, this is my property. So please remember the cause of your incarnations. He struck me, but I don't feel any pain, actually. And Jagai, he stopped Madai when he went to beat me a second time. He saved me. As soon as Lord Chaitanya heard that, Jagai saved Nityananda. He has love for Nityananda. Lord Chaitanya fully changed. He embraced Jagai. I give you love of Krishna. So what yogis cannot attain despite millions of years of practice, no? What people cannot achieve despite donating mountains of gold like the Himalaya. This Jagai got that same prem just by protecting Nityananda from being hit by his brother a second time. So Jagai immediately developed love of Krishna by the grace of Lord Chaitanya, immediately. Tears flowed from his eyes, the name Krishna, Krishna came from his throat. He began to dance, roll on the ground, shout, laugh. All symptoms of ecstasy manifested in his body immediately. Then Madai was looking at his brother. What the hell happened to him? Because whole life he never chanted or anything. Now look, he fully changed in 1 second. So actually these two brothers had so much affection for each other, so much relationship. Like a tree, sometimes two trees come from one root. They had that type of relationship. So when one brother changed, the other brother also changed. No? So he prayed to Lord Chaitanya. And now he understood who he was. No? So he prayed, you are giving love to one brother. Why not the other one? One nature of Krishna is he equal to all. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Sudadam Sarvabhuta, I am equal to everyone. Samadarsha. How can you give one love of Krishna to one brother and not to me? This is not your nature. You have to give to both. Then Lord Chaitanya became very angry, and in that absorption, he spoke the glories of Nityananda. Especially Jagannananda said, many demons in the past, they also attacked you. They also put weapons into your body. No? So this is nothing new, what I did. But why are you giving mercy to my brother, not to me? Then Nityananda Mahaprabhu became absorbed and spoke the glories. You don't know the glories of my Nityananda. Nityananda's body is much more dear to me than even my body. No? I am the property of Nityananda. I belong to him. No? Therefore, if someone puts weapons on my body is no problem, but I cannot tolerate disrespect of my devotees. You have injured the body of my Nityananda. Therefore, what to speak of love of Krishna, I curse you millions of years, you will go to hell. Millions of years. I reject you. Birth after birth, I cast you into hell. That is your punishment. The Lord's so angry. Bhagavan, when angry, means unlimitedly angry. No? Who can stop? When the Sringadeva was angry, no one could stop him. Brahma, Shiva, everyone was afraid. Lakshmi was afraid. But Prahlad was not afraid. So Nityananda fell at the feet of Lord Chaitanya. No. No. And he said, then Lord Nityananda spoke, if I have done any good activities, if I have chanted Krishna's names, if I have served my gurus, if I have fasted, whatever good thing I have done in my life, I donate this to Madai. I donate it to him. I give it to him. So when Nityananda saw this, when the Lord saw Nityananda's strong desire to deliver him, then Lord Chaitanya gave up his anger. I cannot do anything. Nityananda has protected him. I cannot do anything. This way, Lord Chaitanya showed the eminent position of Lord Nityananda. I cannot do anything without his desire. I am his property. So then Mahaprabhu said, really, you have forgiven him? What's the proof? If you embrace him, this is proof. So Nityananda embraced Madai, who also immediately developed love of God, the same as his brother. Both became immediately high-class Vaishnavas, Mahabhagavats. Then Jagai Madai began so much lamenting because we have done so much bad. So with devotion comes all good qualities like humility. So Jagai Madai lamenting, we are the lowest, we are the worst, but you are the greatest, no one is more kind than you. Many, many prayers they offered. Maybe one day we can read those prayers. My Chaitanya Bhagavad I left in Australia. So in this way, Jagai Madai glorified them. Then Mahaprabhu said, let us go to the bath. And Mahaprabhu announced, from this day, no one should remember their past bad activities. They are now my devotees. Before, if anyone saw Jagai Madai, they would take bath. But now, if anyone sees Jagai Madai, they will think we have taken bath. Just by seeing them, we become purified like taking bath in the holy river like the Ganga. So immediately Mahaprabhu gave them such a position as his own devotees, eminent Vaishnavas. They went to the Ganga to take bath. Then Mahaprabhu said to Jagai Madai, donate to me all your sins. Donate to me your sins. The Jagai Madai were afraid. No, you don't know how much we've done. They were very afraid to donate their sins. But if you surrender to Krishna, everything that you have belongs to Krishna because you've surrendered yourself. Your good and bad also we give to Krishna. The devotee is not interested in good karma or bad karma. We are interested in Krishna, surrendering to Krishna and serving him. So these two, they donated their sins and Lord Chaitanya became black. Of course, no sin can affect the Supreme Lord. This is his lila, his activities. Then Lord Chaitanya said, chant the names. All devotees chanted and all the sins disappeared. Someone asked, where the sins go? Then Lord Chaitanya said, all the sins go into those persons who criticize the Vaishnavas. So Jagai Madai became great high-class persons. They became celibates, brahmacharis. They would chant 200,000 names of Krishna every day. They became so humble, so sweet behavior. When everyone saw them, everyone became astonished how they've become perfect and ideal. We should also be like that. When people see our character and behavior, people should say, oh, Narayan Maharaj was great. Look, his disciples are very high class. Madhusudana Maharaj is great personality. Look at his disciples, they're ideal. When people see us, they should think of our Guru Parampara. So when everyone saw this, everyone became astonished. Really, Nimai Pandit is very wonderful personality. He is very powerful. He is Krishna, not many understood, but they understood really he is the servant of Krishna. He has Krishna's power. Otherwise, how could he change these two demons into such wonderful personalities? Everyone would see Jagai Madai, everyone would glorify Nimai, Lord Chaitanya. Before, many people would criticize Lord Chaitanya, but after the deliverance of Jagai Madai, many people glorified him. And that is the workings of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So now it's a little late. Also lunch is going on here. So you are more lucky. Today you have Nityananda's appearance. Today is Ekadasi Day, right?
Yes, Maharaja Kardashi today.
Okay. So because of the different times in the risings of the sun and moon, the astrological calculations for different places, it's different. Now, like when the sun rises here in India, it's 5:30 or something, but in London it's already 12 o'clock. Oh no, it's midnight or something. I can't remember. So that's why the that's why the fasting days in different places are different because of the different times of the risings of the sun. So in England, you have Ekadasi today, and tomorrow is Nityananda's appearance day, or whatever. But in India, it's a little different. So you are more fortunate because your Nityananda's appearance day is tomorrow. So everyone should fast for Ekadasi. Means no grains and no beans, no toast today and tomorrow. And the next day you can break your fast. So because of astrological differences, sometimes the fasting becomes a little strange like that. So tomorrow you also have to fast. Okay, Shined? Tomorrow you have the good fortune of being able to fast again. You should think like that. Krishna is so kind, he gives me another chance. So tomorrow try to remember Nityananda Prabhu. If you get a chance, you can read online the pastime of Jagat Madhe. Many, many pastimes he has. If we think of him, if we remember him, we will become purified. Heno Nitai Bina by Radha Krishna Paitinai. By the mercy of Nityananda, anyone can attain Radha Krishna. Anyone. Okay, so let me run. Thank you. Any questions from the people?
I have a quick question, Maharaj, about how to break fast tomorrow.
Any questions?
Maharaj, I'm wondering how to break fast tomorrow.
Don't break fast.
Don't take grain. No.
No, because tomorrow is Nityananda's appearance day. How can you get grains tomorrow? Sometimes it's like that. Ekadasi may come over 2 days. It's rare, but sometimes it happens.
Okay.
So tomorrow, no grains, okay? Fast without grains today, fast without grains tomorrow, and next day break the fast. Okay? Sometimes it's like that.
Hare Krishna, Gurudev. Hare Krishna, Gurudev. It's Anuradha. And I have a small question. What to do if I eat some grain but mistake? If eat some grain but because of mistake, because of inattention or something, what to do?
Suffer.
Okay.
What, you already had breakfast?
No, I didn't, but mistake, when I wake up, I didn't think that it was a Kaddishi. I was a bit lost and eat some grain. Sometimes it happens.
Next Ekadasi, you have to do without water. Anyway, don't worry, okay, no, because you're a nursing mother, you cannot do that. So just beg Krishna for forgiveness. I'm very sorry, it was a mistake.
Okay.
And some punishment I'll think of later.
Okay.
Hari Bol. Okay, thank you everyone. Hare Krishna. Vijaya, where are you? I can't hear you, your microphone's off.
Yes, I'm at home.
What's your daughter doing?
She is taking care of her daughter and she's working.
Okay, ask her to write to me, okay?
Yes, I will do. Yes.
Okay, and you're feeling okay?
More than less, Maharaj.
You survived Sadhu Maharaja's visit?
We met him for 2 times only. It was not that much, but it was better than nothing.
Okay, but you survived, that's the main thing.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. Haribol, thank you very much.
Dandavat Pranams, Maharaj.